Good morning. Good morning. I am so glad that you guys decided to join us this morning. My name is Rich Wallace, and you have just tuned in to an episode of Strictly Business. It is Thursday morning here out in Southern California on 5/22. So we're looking to really have a good summer. We're already preparing for it. We're already getting ready for our business summer sales and the things that we need to do to have our businesses open up through these nice warm months, because the people are going to be out shopping. People are not just going to be on Amazon. Make sure you're there, but they're going to be out in the neighborhoods, because we're going to be doing small business days and an opportunity for you to connect with different businesses. My name is Rich Wallace, and you have just tuned into the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce episode of Strictly Business. So if you're looking to be a guest on our show, we're going to have a short commercial being able to tell you how to get on our show. And if you are looking to do that, here you go.
Business owners are raving about the new talk show, Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace. Tune in as the top experts in business share their success stories, strategies, guidance, and advice to help you grow your business. With guests from the top companies to your favorite influencers, Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace is the show to watch for all things business. Our conversations are strictly business. We discuss new funding options, new business initiatives, best business practices, all things business explained. We provide you with the tips you need for your business, all in one morning business talk show. Be sure to tune in. Are you a business owner? Do you have a story to share? Are you able to help our audience? Then we want you on Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace. Visit the website at edgetvnetwork.net and select Be a Guest to schedule your appearance today.
And thank you so much, Shelley, for letting people know that. I want to make a couple of quick announcements before we get into our show. This is our June month coming up, and so we're going to have our celebrity golf tournament this year on June 16th. We're going to be at the Via Verde Country Club. So go to the blackchamberofcommerce.org website and sign up. Now, this is a golf tournament that you can come and play in if you don't play golf. So if you're not the person that does the hole in one and that can do this and that do that, listen, the ball is laying on the ground, it's not moving. You got a stick in your hand. All you got to do is hit it. So come on out, have a good time. June 16th, celebrate our educational program over here at Youth Power Community Solutions, which is a youth build program that takes in young people from 16 to 30 to get their high school diploma. And that's what we're doing over here. All right. We want to talk business. I know we've been talking about tariffs, and we've been talking about things that are going to keep businesses that buy into it from making it. And we've been talking about don't buy into it, open your doors, be prepared to do business, reach out to your customers, do a better customer service job, so you don't have to worry about your customers going anywhere else. And made in America, people will pay extra for it. So don't fret if you can't get it from overseas. Go down and make it yourself and make it do what it do. This is Rich Wallace, and you just joined an episode of Strictly Business. This is Health Fitness Month or Health Awareness Month. And there's a month for everything. Once we get past Black History Month, I kind of lose. I think June is Music Month. There's some different types of things. So this is Mental Health Awareness Month. It is so important that people pay attention to not only other family members' mental health, but theirs. And sometimes you don't really know you need it until you need it. So settle down. And I know with the power and all of the things in your business and your personal lives, sometimes can drag people down. Let it drag you up. If it's going to drag you, let it drag you up into a positive flow. Our guest this morning is a good friend of mine from, I won't say how far back, because she's claiming she's 30 and I've known her for at least 35 years. So I want to bring our guest on this morning, and we want to get into health. We want to talk about what you need to do, not just to diet, but to understand dieting. You know, some people go on a diet and they're real big, and then all of a sudden they get real small, and it's like, man, what happened? You know, you look like you own different kind of drugs. So there's a way of being able to maintain your health and your health, body health, and that definitely would help your mind health. So as we get ready to talk about health awareness and health in your business life, because if you're not healthy, you can't do what you need to do business. And I see our guest, Ms. Tonette, is in. So I'd like for you to introduce yourself and tell the people hello this morning.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Rich, for making that announcement and allowing me to be on your show. I have watched Strictly Business for quite a while, and I love the fact that we get to meet up close, personal, those that are good and know their business. And so I'm honored to be selected and be a part of this. I do want to do a plug in real quick about the golf tournament that's coming out, because last year, me and a group of my friends and we participated, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. I had never played golf. I only played miniature golf a couple of times. And when they approached me about joining, I was really reluctant because I hadn't done it before, but I did it and I had the best time ever. It was so fun. Everyone was so friendly. And it really didn't matter if you had long-term experience or short-term experience in terms of golfing, or you just were a beginner like myself. I think I even went there and I didn't have any clubs, and you all just set it up and made me feel so comfortable. So I do want to encourage the viewers to go in and participate in that. That's a worthwhile event that you want to be a part of. Okay, so
Thank you. Yes,
you're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm speaking the truth. So one of the things that you talked about is that this is mental awareness, mental health awareness month, mental health. And one of the things that I do is more about your internal health. The reason why this is important is because it's mind, body, and soul. We've heard those terminologies before, but most often it all works together. It synergistically works together. And what I'm focused on is the internal health. That's a lot of what I've done. I've been in this industry for more than 15 years. I think Rich said that that he had known me for many years, and it's very, very true. So as I change careers, change businesses, Rich has been there. The Black Chamber is such a great vehicle to be able to network and get to know people. And so I've always wanted to, I've continued being a part of the chamber because I love it. I love the people in it. But one of the things that I pride myself is the importance of taking care of your body. That's a lot of what I do with the company that I work for. Do you want me to go into detail a little bit about it?
You have a product that I have to say, I've gotten it for free for a while. Praise you, thank you. And basically because not that you were really trying to sell it, but you were more concerned with the health of the people around you. And I've seen you bless other people saying, hey, try this, give this a try. It'll help you with this, it'll help you with that, and I found it to help me relax more than anything. There's to, because I wasn't trying to lose weight, or I wasn't trying to do this. I'm probably a violator of all of the food things. I eat chicken with my fork. So, but at the same time, as you get older in life, you tend to drink more water and do that'll make you a little better.
Mm-hmm. It's true what you're saying. Rich, let's see here.
This is in a powder form, or is it a pill form?
No, it's a powder form, and that's a great talk about that. So this right here This is the power cocktail. This is what I'm drinking. I already have my morning drink in here. In it, I have all my essential fruits and vegetables, my probiotics. It tastes a lot like Tay, so it has a really taste is important for our company. So I have that. Then also I added beauty drink, which is collagen, and this is again powder form, and so it goes all over your body. Collagen, so you can look young, right? I have a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm knocking on 60's door. So it's like, okay, let me make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Then the other part is Activize, and we just came out with a peach tea, which is so nice when you can have something that tastes good, that's good for you.
Now that was
And
going to be my. I was going to. That was going to be my segue. My question is that because all of the greatness that it does, people want to know what it tastes like.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
if the taste is good, then I will. But if the taste is bad, so how is the
that's
taste?
so you know what, and what you say is so important, and that's one of the reasons why people are sometimes reluctant to be able to try things or to be able to take vitamins and take things, the supplements itself, because they want to make sure, does it taste good? Is it really going to work? And the one thing I think about, because you asked me earlier about pill form versus a powder. The reason why a powder is so much better than a pill form, no offense to those pill, because there are certain things that are better in pill form. Why? Because it has a time release and it slowly absorbs in your body. You don't need that for vitamins. You need your vitamins to go. You need it to be able to activate your cells right away. And so when it's a powder form and you mix it with water, because we know that the majority of our bodies it has water in it, right?
Mhm.
um, that it actually absorbs at the cellular level a lot quicker. And so with these products here, and you can see here in my glass, it's just water. I also love it because when I travel, it's easy to take care of my body because I just have the packet. So I carry the packet with me on the plane, and all I have to do is ask the flight attendant, "Can I have a glass of water?" Boom, I put it in there, stir it, and now I have my nutrition for the day, and I'm ready to go for the day. So it definitely tastes good. So this is lemon lime. This is your B vitamin. B vitamins are important because it helps you with your mind, your concentration, your energy, your mood. That's why you can be in a really good mood when you're taking your B vitamins. So this is a lemon lime flavor. Then we just came out with peach tea. Oh my goodness. Peach tea is so perfect for the summer. It tastes so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the peach tea.
Now I want to go back to the vitamin B. So
Yes.
if you're taking vitamin B and C, I think those are two of the vitamins that I'm consistent with. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, is this replacing the pill in vitamin B
Yeah.
and the powder
Yes.
drink? And can you mix it with your banana and your ice cream and can you put stuff in it that you like? Because that's what people want to do.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
still need cheat. They still need that strawberry flavor or whatever that is.
The thing with this is that it's a powder form, so you can put it in any type of liquid and you'll get the nutrition that you need. But to be honest with you, the taste is great by itself, that it actually helps you to drink more water, right? Because sometimes people say, "Oh, I know I need to drink water, but I don't like the taste of water. It tastes
Yeah.
like nothing. I need something." So this is great to be able to give you that great taste. And so the question is, does it replace pills? And the answer is emphatically yes. A
Mm.
lot of times people don't like to take pills. They don't like to swallow pills. I know for a long time, even for me, just taking aspirin, it was hard to go down my throat. I didn't like how it felt. And sometimes pills are really huge.
Yeah, those
One
new
of the,
vitamin pills are huge. I mean,
they're
vitamin C
huge.
is like
They're huge.
like a big giant
Yeah.
lollipop or something.
Yeah, right. And they're saying, yeah, I want you to just take it and drink it. But it's hard to do that. And let me address that a little bit. And the reason why is because pills, once they get into your body, they don't absorb right away. They actually have to be broken down. So what I want to encourage your listeners to do is to test it. Take your vitamin, put it in some water, and let it sit. See how long it takes to actually dissolve. You're going to be quite surprised. I remember the first time I did it and I saw what was happening with that pill. I thought, oh my gosh, that's happening in my body. That's what it looks like. And it took long, like it took hours for that pill to absorb. So then it made me wonder and realize why they say, oh, you need 1,000 milligrams of this and 1,000 milligrams of this or 2,000 milligrams. Why? Because at the end of the day, when those pills finally dissolve in your body, you're not getting 1,000. You're getting probably more like 200 because the lessons as it's being absorbed in the body. With the Fit line, what's great is when you drink it, you begin to feel it at the cellular level. Just like I'm sitting here talking to you, and all of a sudden I'm just seeing my mojo kind of go in. And afterwards, I'm going to go to the gym. Yes, I am, because I feel good.
Okay, and so you're encouraging me. So you're going to tell me how to get a hold of that. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
All right, listen up, people. You out here trying to hustle in 2025 without AI? That's like showing up to a sword fight with a butter knife. Come on, baby. You gotta sharpen that digital saw. Let me break it down for you. Smart AI Workshops. This is where the magic happens. We're talking about learning how to make your business run smoother than Barry White on a Sunday morning. You tired of doing 10 jobs at once? Boom, automation. You want to save time? Bam, efficiency. Want to make that money while you sleep? Pow! AI got you covered, baby. Now don't be that person still writing checks at the grocery store when the rest of us are tapping cards. Go to smartaiworkshops.com and level up your game. That's smartaiworkshops.com, where we'll teach you how to work smarter. Because let's be real, if you don't show up, your competition will. And when they do, don't be crying to me like, Sean, I didn't know AI could do all that. I told you. Get your butt to Smart AI Workshops and let's make that money, baby. Smart AI Workshops, work smarter, not harder, or keep struggling. Your call.
Uh-oh.
One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here, to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.
Hey, and welcome back, everyone. We are sitting here talking about being a better person, being a more healthy person, and we've got some powder here that can make it work. My friend here, and you know what? I call her Tony all the time. How do I pronounce your name? We want to be able to we want them to get it right, okay? So
it's really Tonette Blum. So Blum is like plum with a B.
Okay.
So it's Blum. But you can call me Tony, but I can be reached through social media under Tonette Blum.
Okay, that's how we get a hold of you. So, okay, now I'm going to go back to vitamin B because that's what I take a lot of, and I want to be able to know how to get a hold of this form. And is it different or is it the same as vitamin? Vitamin B is vitamin B, whether I buy it from Savon's or Ralph's. And sometimes the milligrams are different or whatever. So is this like a milligram as well, or how's that?
So what happens is when you take the powder power cocktail, it actually has vitamin B in it already. It has all your essential fruits and vegetables. We've just recently added pineapple as well as pomegranate to our mixture as well. And it tastes so great. And I tell you, it really does. It really is mixing all of your fruits and vegetables. So for those who like to juice a lot, this actually helps you save money and going to the grocery store, buying all of those essential fruits and vegetables and, in mixing it in the blender. You don't have to do that. You just take out the powder, put in some water, and it has your daily recommended dosage. Now, the reason why we have a separate can of B vitamins is because this is perfect for our coffee drinkers. Why? Because a lot of times people need that caffeine to get them going, right? In the middle of the day, especially around 2 o'clock, you still have, most people work till 5 o'clock. So you still have 3 hours to go. And sometimes you'll go and people will venture off to something unhealthy. I'm not going to name all of the energy drinks that are on the market, but the challenge, and we know studies have shown energy drinks help to speed up your heart and overwork your heart. So yes, you can have that energy to get you through the day, but the downside of it is the downside. It's working your heart too fast. And I actually had a loved one who passed away because of that, because they were drinking so many energy drinks that it wasn't helping them. And they found out that Fitline could have helped, but it was far too late.
Now, I don't do energy drinks, but
I know you don't.
But you mentioned coffee. Now,
Yeah.
and you stepped on my toe then. So I'm going to go back to, because I drink coffee. I drink almost a pot of coffee every morning before, because I'm up in the morning early, and that's when I get my thought process. The house is quiet. There's no TVs on. And that's when I gather myself. And that's when I really win my day is, before I leave. So the powder that you're telling me about would give me that same, and coffee doesn't give me the jitters. It more relaxes me and gets me ready, I would say. So this is a get ready drink as well. I could stop drinking the coffee is what you're telling me. This will help me because my doctors want me to get off of coffee.
Okay. And why? And you were asked that question, and I'm glad you said that, because why do they want you to get off of it? It has no nutritional value. Now, there are coffees on the market that really do promote some nutrition. I do know that. However, the thing I think with the Fitline is that we have a 30 plus year track record of success. And what happens is we have more than 1,000 professional athletes who use our products. Why do athletes use our products? Because it definitely will give you the mind focus that you need for throughout the day, and it gives you in a healthier manner. So when you talk about waking up and starting off your day with coffee, sometimes people drink coffee just because of the taste, but what it does is it helps you to start your day. That's what Activise will do. Activise will do that, and it'll do it in a healthier manner to where your doctors are saying, Rich, what's going on? Your numbers are looking much better. What are you doing? And that's that is something that happens to a lot of people who use our products, is that they're noticing that their numbers are better. They're moving in the right direction. And
when you say numbers, are you talking cholesterol numbers or blood pressure numbers? Or
yes, your blood pressure, all of that. It's why? Because you're taking on a more healthier approach. It's more healthier than a lot of other companies out there. And I don't want to mention names but I'm just saying that when you try the vitamin B that you have here in the can, you know that it's coming at the cellular level. And do you want to drink it warm? Yeah, you can drink it warm. I mean, it's not like our coffee. Yeah, you can drink it. We actually have what we call an Ag Tea, and it is something that we produced all of our products are produced in Germany, and they're shipped here. So they're not actually manufactured in the US. We're working on it, but they are shipped here. And as you talk about the tariffs and things like that, luckily our founder and CEO, Rolf Sohr, he's very smart when it comes to business. So we're well prepared in terms of our company and making the needs that what people need, so we're fine with making sure we have the product on hand ready for you to be able to purchase. But like I said before, if your doctor is telling you that you need to maybe lessen your coffee, this is a great alternative to give you what you need in terms of how you say that it helps you to get started in the day.
Okay. All right. And so even midday, it would be, you know, because you can use it as a cold drink or a hot drink, you say, right? So
Yes.
instead of
Yeah.
having that glass of tea, now, do you take this when you go to restaurants to have a meal? Do you kind of like give you a glass of water and then all of a sudden they catch you stirring up over there and they want like, okay, so you do that? I mean,
Yeah, I do that all the time. Even when I go to sporting, I do that all the time. All the
Okay.
time. Even when I go to sporting events, I have my Active Eyes in it. When I go on the plane, I have my Active Eyes with it. When I go shopping, I have my Active Eyes with me. And what happens is it has saved a lot. I mean, years ago, it's been a while. I used to drink soda. I used to drink it all the time. I don't drink soda anymore because
Oh,
I have that. It
yeah.
fills in the gap.
Well, you know,
And
and I replaced my soda because I had to stop drinking soda. But I replaced it with a sugary lemonade. I forget what they call it, but you know, it's almost as sweet as soda. It just doesn't have the fizz or whatever the soda has in it. But I'm still intaking a lot of sugar.
too much sugar.
And, yeah, way too much sugar. So, because you know, my body is screaming sugar, sugar. And now, when you're trying, we're gonna take a short break, but I want you to think about this because this is my question when we come back. When a person is trying to get away from sugar and trying to get healthy, are there withdrawals? As if they're trying to quit alcohol or anything or anything like that? And we're gonna answer that question when I come right back.
Are you ready to change your life? Let us help you. At Youth Build Charter School, you can get a high school diploma and kickstart your dream career in no time. We offer high school diploma programs in construction, CNA, military, college, and entrepreneurship. If you are between the age of 16 and 24 and you want to manage your studies with a job, recover your credits, or graduate early, we can help you achieve your dream. Call us at 1-888-395-4408 or visit youthbuildinlandempire.org.
That is our other nonprofit educational program that we have here in San Bernardino. It's Youth Power Community Solutions, where we manage a youth build program. We take in young people from 16 to 24, get their high school diploma. In fact, the June 16th Celebrity Golf Tournament is to raise money for that educational program. So go to blackchamberofcommerce.org and be a part of that we're doing, and I appreciate that so much. Okay, I got this question. Are there withdrawals from the person like me that is sugar oriented? Now, I don't put sugar in my coffee. I drink my coffee black. But I drink so many other juices and donuts and cupcakes and cookies. In fact, I got a cookie jar right here on my desk full of cookies. So as soon as you and I finish, I'm gonna have a couple of them cookies. Is there a withdrawal before I get to, or how do your customers ease away from coffee, or they just boom, take it, and this actually replaces it?
That's a great question. And it's interesting that you said you're going to go to the cookies, and I say I'm going to the gym. That's just it. What can I say about that? That says a lot right there, right? The thing that you will find is that when you start feeling better, and immediately each person who tries the product is different because we all have different bodies. Our body is a chemistry set. And just like how you say, you start craving those sweet things. And even though you don't put sugar in your coffee, you like it black. What happens is our body is in tune to that. And it's in going back to when we start talking about mind, body, and soul, right? That's your routine. So any time that you have a routine, it takes a minute to go against the grain of that routine. Now, what motivates people is not necessarily the cravings, but it's the idea of having better health, knowing that you're changing and that you are giving your body what your body needs. I use this analogy quite often because I think that this really paints the picture of why a product like Fitline is essential to giving you that optimal health. The reason why is when you look at our body, and this right here is just my hand, but when you think about a house, right? And this is the foundation of a house, and you're putting things on the house, right? And what are those things? like tornadoes, rain, earthquakes, all of those things. When a house doesn't have a good foundation, what happens? Boom, the house crumbles, right? Because of natural disasters that happen. It's the same thing with our body. What Fitline does is it fills in the gap of what your body needs when it comes to better health. It helps you so that way, when you want to take a cookie or you want to have a hamburger, you know that you've already given your body the foundation of good health. Does it mean that automatically you're going to get it? Most people do, because when I tell you the taste is amazing. I love it. The Power Cocktail, it tastes like Tang to me when I taste it. And then the peach tea, I talked about the peach tea. Peach tea is so good. It's funny because we just launched this product, and I had we opened up a new office in Koreatown this past weekend, which was phenomenal. We actually sold out of the products. I think we had 10% of the products left, and a new shipment is coming in on this Friday.
Now I'm going to back up a little bit. You say you just opened up a new office.
That's
and
correct.
I'm looking at you. I see you pretty clear. And you say you open it up in Koreatown. You speak Korean?
I can say, oh, no. No, what I do is I speak good health. And even though they don't understand all of what I say, they know that the passion I have for good health is what supports it. And so, yes, we did open up a new office. And even though I don't speak the language, they understand good health. And that's one of the reasons why, when it comes to this product, it's really taking off in terms of that demographics. The majority of the people that I have in Southern California are from Korea.
So we're going to take a short break, let you get a drink of something,
Yes,
and we'll be right back because I want to talk to you from a business standpoint.
Yo, stop working like it's 1995. You out here grinding while your competition's chilling with AI doing all the work. That ain't smart. That's crazy. Let me help you out. Smart AI Workshops. We'll teach you how to automate, dominate, and make money while you sleep. Imagine working smarter, not harder. That's what we're talking about. Go to smartaiworkshops.com. That's smartaiworkshops.com, where you learn about AI without the stress. Don't get left behind. AI's the future, baby. Catch up.
Good news for the Southern California business community. Now you can add your business to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce Business Directory complimentary. We have been working tirelessly to build a list of Black-owned enterprises in Southern California. This is an excellent way for you to be a part of an expansive network and find your ideal customers, business partners, and vendors. So don't waste time. Visit blackchamberofcommerce.org today and add your business today.
Business owners are raving about the new talk show, Strictly Business, with host Rich Wallace. Tune in as the top experts in business share their success stories, strategies, guidance, and advice to help you grow your business. With guests from the top companies to your favorite influencers, Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace is the show to watch for all things business. Our conversations are strictly business. We discuss new funding options, new business initiatives, best business practices, all things business explained. We provide you with the tips you need for your business, all in one morning business talk show. Be sure to tune in. Are you a business owner? Do you have a story to share? Are you able to help our audience? Then we want you on Strictly Business with host Rich Wallace. Visit the website at edgetvnetwork.net and select Be a Guest to schedule your appearance today.
Once again, thank you so much for coming back and being a part of Strictly Business. My name is Rich Wallace, president of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, with 15 chapters from the desert to the sea. Always an opportunity to network and connect. On June 16th, we're having our celebrity golf tournament coming up. And in October, we have our business conference. We have a couple of health conferences coming up. We're doing Stomp the Fan, Where the Fan Is dance. So go to blackchamberofcommerce.org. Always an opportunity to meet new people. I want to bring our guest back in, Ms. Tonette, and we're going to talk about doing business in Koreatown, which some of us thought that was impossible, but she has proven just over the weekend that it is possible. So don't be a closed mind when it comes to who will buy your product. Talk to me about that.
Well, I can honestly say when I came to this company, the revenue was in the 50s, and now this past year we did over close to 10 million. And one of the things that you asked me the question is, but you don't speak Korean. How on earth did you build that business? Well, there are some people that speak English. And what happens is they are all about family. So what happens is if you have someone, even if you don't speak the language, that speaks English, that can communicate, they will bring people in to want to work with you. And especially if you come from authenticity. The one thing that I can tell you that people find when they work with me is the integrity of the business, the integrity of that I genuinely care about their health. I genuinely care about them living a premium life. That's one of the reasons why even when you introduced me, you said, I noticed that a lot of times you're giving away samples. Now, that doesn't mean that that's a long-term thing I'll do, but what it does mean is that I want to make it easy for you to try the product, see the benefit of the product, and then grow from there. Well, what I can tell you is my team, they've done that. And they've taken the ball and ran with it. And oh my gosh, it was such an amazing event. This was actually, even though the company's been around for 30 plus years, so we have the backing of a solid company with consistent growth, it's still fairly new in the US. So what happens is we have now built to the point where we have this storefront that people can be able to go in and get the products and be able to use the product and sample the product. So it's an exciting thing.
Okay. Now, are they planning more storefronts out?
Yeah.
I mean, brick and mortar is a lot different than carrying the product and going and networking and introducing it to folks. I mean, you got to have stuff on the shelf, and now you got to have employees in the store, 40 hours a week or whatever that is. So it's going to be a different model, and you're basically overseeing that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, new location.
I'm responsible for the western part of the United States. So I have about 14 states that I'm responsible for. But California has the largest. We're the largest, and since in the last 8 years I've consistently been number one for the company in the U.S. And we are getting ready to open up another one. We're going to open up one in Orange County area in California. So that's one. We also are opening up one in Atlanta and New York. So we are definitely expanding it, but that's not that's not the only model that we're going to have. Our preferred method of distribution is face-to-face. Why? Because people will purchase things from people that they know, that they trust, and that they love. So being able to meet people in your own community is definitely a way that we will continue to market our business. Because just like how you and I know each other, you can be able to trust that I'm going to tell and do the right thing on your behalf. And that's one of the reasons why this is my preferred method.
Okay, now, if a person wanted to, because people are looking for business opportunities with the current government cuts all across the nation, there's a lot of people that got packages when they left. Some are going to open up restaurants, and some are going to open up this and that. And as the statistics number go, small businesses close right away. And I don't want to say right away, within the first couple of years. Right. And with the new AI opportunities, things done faster, quicker, easier, less people, all of these different things. Can a person buy into what you're doing as the company grows? So if I've got if I want to open up a location or become a rep or these kinds of things, is opportunity available for independent contractors or however that works? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot. And what I can do is put the link in and make sure that your viewers have my direct contact information, and then we could meet and talk about what their needs are. But I honestly think that if there is a business that they want to consider, health and wellness, nutrition is something that will never, never go out of business. Why? Because your health is your wealth, right? People want to live a quality life. I often tell even my children, my husband and I, we have 5 girls, and we always tell them that you have to make your health a priority. We already witnessed how at one point in the world, everyone was challenged. Why? Because of the things that were going on in terms of viruses and things like that. Businesses had to shut down. Part of what we're going through is because of what happened in 2019. We're still dealing with that right now. What happens with our business, my business is still growing. Why? Because people understand that if they're healthy, they have the mind set to do more. So yes, there's definitely an opportunity for people who are interested in learning more about how they can open up their own store, but also just being able to have a business opportunity for themselves, for their employees, for their family. And then, of course, even if they're thinking about, like I said, just for themselves, this is a great product.
No, fantastic. Great. So we got our sponsors here. We got to go talk about the Black Chamber of Commerce for the next 60 seconds. And when we come back, you're going to tell us how much it costs and where to get it at. Okay.
Right.
How to order it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fantastic. That's what I want.
One of the secrets to exposure for your business lies within supporting Black businesses and entrepreneurs. And that is why the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce is here to connect Black businesses from the desert to the sea. Let's join hands to empower and sustain our community. By becoming a member of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, you can grow your business and increase your clientele. With our innovation, we'll generate new businesses and get new customers. And we'll connect new mindsets with businesses from across Southern California to help bridge the wealth gap. Let's connect, build, and grow together. Join us now at blackchamberofcommerce.org.
Okay, we are here on Strictly Business. Our product, our Edge TV network, I have to get it right. We have a TV network called Edge TV Network, and we have guests like Ms. Tonette coming on, talking about health, business, how to stay alert, how to be able to do things. How is it that you can take care of yourself? Because you could have all the money in the world, and if you're not healthy, it doesn't mean anything. So health is more important than money. And I know sometimes we think it's not, but if you got one spot on your liver or kidney, you got an issue. So we're getting older. Big thing with prostate right now. For men, we're going to have some men on. We have a show coming up called Manuscript, where men are going to be talking about issues that they're dealing with. And prostate cancer has moved from 50 and above down to 40 and above. So men are trying to figure it out, and men don't normally pay as much attention to their health as women do. I don't know if that's, I don't want to beat up on the brothers, but normally, women get checkups every month or every other 6 months or whatever. Men probably get a checkup every 3 or 4 years. And they're forced to go get that in most cases. The wife or girlfriend is saying, okay, you need to go see something about that cough you got. You had it for the last year. So we see it. We have a product here that would help clean you out, that would help you cut back on your coffee intake, that's going to help you stay straight, alert.
Yeah, it really is. Mm-hmm.
And it really is. It works. I'm not 100% in it, but I have tried it and it has worked. But one of the things that you must know is being consistent with things is what really works. So
It does.
if you're in a business and you're in a multi-level marketing business and you're selling cars, travel, this or that, Amway, consistency is what works. So if you're going to try this product, and I suggest that you do, but I am going to get back on my consistent trail because I'm at an age, that I would like to see another 25 or 30 years added to it. And, you see people, now that are 60, 70 years old, unhealthy. And we didn't take care of ourselves 30, 40 years ago. We were drinking and hanging out and doing things, and now we're paying for it. So here's something that's going to help you do it a little bit better. And now we're going to tell you how to get it. Miss Tonette has been patient with me as I'm rambling on. So, but I want you to people to understand how well this could help them, and I want to give it a try. So tell me where I can get it at.
So what you can do is I'm putting a link in the private chat that you can be able to put and provide for them later. One of the things I do want to say before I give that information is the simplicity of our products is very important. One of the things I often say is that I help busy people stay healthy. What I mean by that, you take the Power Cocktail in the morning, and it has all your essential fruits and vegetables, your probiotics. It really helps you with your gut health. It's not a detox, but it is something. We do have detox products, but it is something that gives you just what your body needs to get your day going. Then at nighttime, a lot of times there are not a lot of products out that help you at the nighttime, but this one really does. Restorate is all your essential minerals like magnesium, copper, zinc, chromium, selenium, manganese, just to name a few. And you take this before you go to bed so that you wake up more refreshed. And that routine goes on and on. Morning, Power Cocktail, night, Restorate, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the simplicity makes it easy for anyone to use. So just like what Rich said, I encourage you to try it. Try it for at least 3 months, because then you can really be able to see how your body adjusts and you'll see the results. And then one last thing before I go is this right here. I don't know if you guys can see my before and after picture. I just put it up here so you can be able to see. What you notice in this first picture, because just like how Rich said, I haven't always done the right thing. It's easy to go to McDonald's and Burger King or In-N-Out because it's so easy to get to. But what happens is over a period of time, we have problems with our gut health. A lot of the health concerns that you talked about, it deals with the gut health. And just like how you said with prostate cancer is going younger and younger, the same thing with breast cancer. We have to, as a people, get ourselves healthy. And that's what I did here. This is a picture taken right over there in my foyer in my home. And that's what happened. So to get in touch with me, my telephone number is 213-700-0361. Yes, I'm giving you my telephone number. Send me a text message. Let me know you're interested. Let me know that you have seen this. And what happens is we're talking about the price point depends on how much you buy, but we have it starting at $3 a day to $5 a day. You can decide, but $5 a day on your own health, is it worth it? How much is your health worth to you?
What's that phone number again?
The phone number is 213-700-0361. 213-700-0361. I'm also on Facebook at Tonette Blum. You can message me. Okay. And then I'm also on Instagram, T Blum Loves Living Well. Okay, T-Bone Loves Living Well. You probably put my name, Tonette Blum, and it'll pop up. And then I'm also on LinkedIn under Tonette Blum as well. And then if you're going to put that on there, let me put my email address as well. And I can put it in the chat for you, Rich, and then you can share it with listeners. Okay. And then that way they can also email me.
Okay.
I put that in the chat under our private chat, if you can be able to do that. I love the opportunity to work with your listeners for you to try this and be able to fulfill your New Year's resolution. I mean, we're already 5 months into 2025, and how is your health? Are you living an optimal health? Are you doing what your body needs? And to address the other thing about soda, a lot of times people say, "Oh, but I really love my soda, my carbon." Carbon. You can actually take this with fizzy water. If you get something that is, a lot of times now they have water that has the bubbles in it. I can't do that because that bubble stays in my stomach. But if you like that, then you can just take your Power Cocktail, put it in one of those, and then stir it up. That's what my aunt did for my uncle. So if they watch this and he's thinking he's getting soda, I don't want to tell him the truth, but he's not getting soda. He's getting something that's good for them. So you want to give the gift of good health, do what my aunt did, and she would make his Power Cocktail for him every morning, stir it up and say, here's your soda. And it's not soda, it is Power Cocktail.
I tell you, brother ain't got a chance. Well, you know what? Your aunt, thank you, auntie, because she's trying to keep him around any way she can. And sometimes for us men, we have to be put into a situation that keeps us around because we are men and we just do manly things. So, and to step up and to be around for your family, brothers, is a manly thing. So it is something that you could definitely be proud of. So take a look, call Miss Tonette, click on the link on the website here below, reach out to her any way you can, reach back out to me if you can't find it. If you didn't get this will be on YouTube. It's also going up on our network channel, which is Edge TV Network, and it's on the Roku platform, so you can find this there. It'll be up probably by the end of the week on our TV channel. So we have an opportunity. If you want to be a part of what we're doing, come on into the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, be a part of our celebrity golf tournament, be a part of this. Look at this picture here, and this could be you in 90 days or less, depending on what you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it. So it's natural. That's the thing about it is it's not in a pill form. It's in your drink. It's making it better because as a disabled veteran, and I know a lot of vets out there, and I have some online here. You're going to the VA, they're giving you a bunch of pills for this and a bunch of pills for that. I'm not putting down the VA because they're doing the best job they can. Thank you for the VA. But here's an opportunity to change the way you're saving yourself. So take in on this opportunity, take a look at it, try it out, give it a trial, reach out, and it's not expensive. So we try to narrow it down, but it's what your intake calls for that's going to make it work. And as she explained, everyone is different, which is really a good thing because now you're getting a product and from someone that's going to ask you the proper questions to get you the right amount of doses that'll help you, as opposed to just going into one of the drugstores, picking up something off the shelf and trying to figure out what the instructions say on the back.
Yeah. Right.
And mixing it with your coffee, which is not the way it's supposed to go.
My look tells you, right? No, just some water. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the taste. And you talk a lot about men. We actually have a new product for men. It's called Men Health. I'm sorry, and it is formulated just for men. And let me say this is one of those men products that men are going to like it and women are going to like it too.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just say that.
Okay.
It's a great product and it's a healthy product. It's a natural product. Oh my
yeah.
God. That
So,
natural health is great.
Yes, and that is, and most of our audience are men that need natural products to just for men that can stimulate their mind and keep them relaxed and because there's a lot of pressure on men today. There's a lot of pressure on men taking care of their families and wives not having to worry about men not leaving here. And as you mentioned, the pandemic, we lost a lot of families during that time period. A lot of seniors are going home early. That's what we call passing away, going home early because of not being able to take care of themselves or not even following up today. You get a serious headache. Sometimes you just go, man, I can't get rid of this headache. I can't get it. And you're Tylenol and Excedrin and Tylenol and Excedrin. And sometimes you just dehydrated and you just need to drink more water. So there are simple processes. This is a simple process. Give it a try. Take care of it. Ms. Tonette, would you have the last words to say before you go?
You know, the thing I can tell you, first of all, thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to be here to speak with your listeners. I've always felt that the Black Chamber is an organization that is about the people, for the people. And I feel that. And I feel that with Fitline, that's exactly what we're talking about. We want to give you something that's easy, that's simple, that works. Your health is your wealth. So invest in your health. Make 2025 your year that you take control of your health, mind, body, soul. So I really hope I have the opportunity to work with you, to meet you, to talk to you, to give you a chance to find a simple way to have that optimal health. So thank you again, Rich.
I appreciate it. Are you going to have a table? I don't mean to put you on the spot at the golf tournament on the 16th. I don't know if you're playing golf or if you're out of town, but if you're out of town, because I know you travel a lot across the country. If you are out of town, I'll have some product at the golf tournament. I'll have her sign at the golf tournament. If she's not there with a beautiful smile to say, hello, this is me, I will get with her and we will have something at the celebrity golf tournament on the 16th so you can take a look at it. Now, if she gives me a product, I'm not giving it to you. I'm selling it to you. So hopefully she comes out and she can mix a couple of drinks. And that would be great if you could mix a few drinks as people are out on the golf course. It's going to be hot June 16th. It's on a Monday.
It is. Maybe some of that peach tea.
Yeah, some peach tea, that would be great. So it's on a Monday, so look forward to it. Go to our website at blackchamberofcommerce.org. Become a member. It's $200 a year. I guarantee you it's the best $200 that you will spend over a 12-month period that you will enjoy. I went to dinner with my grandkids last night, and it was a little over $100. So, so, I mean, it's getting expensive, and we didn't eat healthy, so...
okay, you can, you know what, the thing with this product, it doesn't mean that every day you can't eat healthy. That's not the key. I mean, that you can't have moments where you have a cake, a piece of cake or something like that. You don't do it every day, but every once in a while you can. But the thing that's good with this is that you know that you're still taking care of your health because it fills in the gap of what nutrition, what eating is not doing. So you are okay that you did that. As long as you took your power cocktail and you take your Restorate, then you're good. Don't worry, you're good.
All right, everyone, stay healthy. 2025, this is Rich Wallace at the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce Edge TV Network, and you have just had a part of Strictly Business, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for being a part, and thank you, Tonette. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.